I am someone who has been active their whole life but also extremely lazy. I have been an athlete my whole life. Ever since I was 4 years old, I started playing sports. Up until high school, I played softball, cheer, basketball, and soccer. Softball and cheer were always my favorite two things to do. But when I got to high school, I knew I wanted to try something new, something I had never done before. So when fall of my freshman year came around, I decided that I was going to go out for the cross-country team. I had never done this before, and I decided to give it a chance. I ended up falling in love with running. Even though it was hard running through the rain, snow, puddles, and mud at the meets and practices, I worked hard to try and be the best I could. It all paid off because I found a spot for myself on the varsity team as a freshman. I remember it like it was yesterday, my coach coming up to me at the end of one of our hard practices before one of the very first meets. It was a sunny Friday afternoon. He said, "Erin, tomorrow is a big day, and I need you to give me and this team everything you got in you because you are one of the varsity runners now." After he said that, I had a bunch of hard work was going to pay off, but I was extremely nervous still. Being on the varsity cross-country team was a big accomplishment, and it only pushed me to want to be better. I decided not to do basketball in the winter, and I was going to join the track team. After doing winter track, I realized that I had such a strong bond with my teammates and coaches. I loved everything about track. It was like another family, but I wasn't sure what to do in the spring. I had done softball all my life, but I wanted to keep running. I remember I told myself I needed a change in my life when I got to high school, so I stuck it out and I decided to join spring track. After running for a whole year, I realized I really loved this sport, even though we ran at least 6 miles a week. But even with running at least 6 miles a week, I was still very lazy. I would rather watch a TV show that I hated or never seen before than get up off the couch and go get or find the remote. My father and I had a conversation about my laziness. When my dad would say, "Hey Erin, can you go walk the dogs today?" I would come up with any excuse I could so I could just stay in my bed and not do anything, even if it was the nicest day out. I would also rather sit in my bed and just text my mom if I needed anything. This way I didn't have to go all the way downstairs. No matter how active I was with sports, still, I was so lazy when it came to other things. Being lazy and being an athlete are two identities that I will probably always identify myself with.